Hey everyone, welcome back to another video review, and today I'll be comparing different versions of the Sonic X Dr. Eggman aka Dr. Robotnik plush. So yeah, let me just get down to the nitty gritty. I have done a review on the, as they say, Spanish European version of Sonic X Dr. Eggman plush, but I haven't done a review on the original yet. The Japanese version, but I'm going to compare both of these guys together and show you the differences these two possess between each other. So I won't spend too much time chatting on this. I'll just show you the differences and see what you guys think about it. So going to the Spanish version of Dr. Robotnik. Now, at a distance, these guys look the same, but if you notice carefully that there is actually some major differences. For example, the nose on the Japanese one is a pointy sort of triangular shape, but on the Spanish version it is round and knobbly, quite weird. So that's one big major difference of the plush. Now there is a little minor differences, like on the goggles, for example. I mean, this one has not as big as the original one, and when you come to the original one, it is a lot bigger. So yeah, another difference. So if you look at their coats, you'd say there isn't much difference, but you couldn't be more wrong. If you look at the stripe going from the nose downwards, you can see in a video it is much longer on the Japanese version. So yeah, that's that one there. Obviously, their tags and their touch tags are going to be they're going to be different, obviously. So I'm not going to obviously see that. As you can see, they're completely different. I did notice one other interesting fact on his shoes. Also, you can see there the design's a little bit different. This is the Japanese version, the one I'm wiggling right now, and this is the Spanish version in my left side foot. And if you can see closely, they're actually different colours. Different shades of grey, which is quite cool. So yeah, there's a few other differences. Now, another major difference is the facial expression. Is the Japanese version, you can only see a small part of his smile, which is mainly the majority is hidden in his coat. But in the Spanish version, his teeth are pretty much showing full front. And another thing I've noticed on as well is the moustaches. As you can see here, it's sort of been glued down to his face, giving it sort of a swept back look. And the original Japanese version has been giving it a bit more, of a, sort of frontal, full-fledged look at the front there. And also he's, the button eyes goggles, aka, goggles, are different as well. These ones are a lot smaller than these ones, so that's quite a big factor as well to look at. The hands, I would say, not much different, to be honest with you. They're just not much different at all. The only difference is the Japanese version's fingers are a lot more longer than the Spanish version, and that's about it for that. What else is there? Much more to go over, really, to be honest with you. On the back, they're pretty much identical, except for little minor differences like the lengths and the silver strips on his coat. As you can see, it's not just the the quality. It's like this is more of a looks. I don't know. It actually looks like a cheaper material transfer than the Spanish version, or that one could be much newer than that one. I'm not really too sure about that. Right, I think that is about it for the changes, the similarities between the two. Yeah, not much sure what else there is, except for changes on their feet, not much really. Yeah. That's about it, really. That's the differences. Trying to think now. I mean, these guys didn't cost me much, to be honest with you, on eBay. I got them pretty cheap. This Japanese version cost me a little bit more. I think it was about £25 maybe at the time. And this guy had cost me about 15 when I first got him. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely the cheaper version of this one, but at the same time it has it has sort of similarities, but just different sort of style really. But they're both cool in their unique way. So yeah, definitely a good plush to own either of these. They're both awesome. I do recommend you buying them and adding them to your collection if you can get hold of them. I haven't seen much of these, especially the Spanish version on eBay much. Pretty rare to come across, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I guess not much of them are going around these days, or not many work on were brought out when they first released. So yeah, that's about it for this review. Thanks for watching, and if you like this review, comment, subscribe, press that like button. If you got any comments or views to share with me, that'd be cool. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.